Good morning, everybody. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut. We're going to get right into it. Before we get started, though, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, that like button. That way my content can get more visibility out here to the people, and we can help this channel keep growing. Thank you guys for helping me reach 200 subscribers. I know that that's a small number compared to some of the more big time YouTube channels out there, but for me, I started this channel because I love talking basketball, and I like giving my opinion and hearing other people's opinions about interesting things, not just basketball and not just Lonzo Ball. As the channel grows, you'll see I'll start covering more topics. But I just want to say thank you guys, man. I appreciate all 204 subscribers. And I hope you guys are still tuning in faithfully and, just hanging out with me for a little bit while we talk basketball. So I just want to start off by saying thank that. And like I said, continue to subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, help this channel keep growing. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and open up Chicago Bulls versus the Toronto Raptors. A lot of people felt that this was the Bulls' first real test of the season, because like I expressed on my video yesterday, you'd have a legitimate argument saying that the Bulls have been playing mostly garbage bucket teams. Let's keep it a buck. The Pistons twice and the Pelicans once. You gotta win those games. You're supposed to win those games. But a lot of people were saying that the Raptors would be the first real test for the Chicago Bulls and Lonzo and company. And I'll tell you what, down the stretch, it absolutely was a test. I don't necessarily, I love nail biters, and I know it might look like, oh man, they almost gave that one up. But the reality of the situation is, they need to learn how to and know how to and be able to win these type of games. You're not going to blow everybody out by 30. Get that out of your mind now. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to blow every team out by 30. The Bulls ain't that good. Well, we all know they're undefeated. We got to see. But you're going to have games like this, and you're going to have to be able to pull these out. That's just what it is. All in all, I like what I saw. At least for the majority of the game, I like what I saw. It really wasn't until like the fourth quarter, I guess, end of the third and the fourth quarter, where they almost gave it up. So let's get into this box score. Lonzo Ball, that's who we came to see. So we're gonna start with him. Lonzo Ball, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. 45.5% from the field goal, 3 for 9, 55.6% from 3. Great shooting percentage, very efficient for Lonzo. This is what I mean when I say I don't think Lonzo Ball is a 20-point scorer in this league. Anytime you hit 5 threes and you can't break 20, he didn't shoot a single free throw. Lonzo, I'm gonna need you to get to the free throw line, bruh. That's why. So I understand. Don't get it twisted like gravy without a biscuit. I understand why people thought Lonzo was going to have a breakout year in terms of his scoring, because you think, all right, well, he already averaged 15 last year. Coming to the Pelicans, he'll have the ball in his. Coming to the Bulls, he'll have the ball in his hand more. He'll be able to attack more. He'll get to the free throw line more, and he can hit 5 free throws a game. Let's be real. But he still has, I swear, it's like, I don't know what to say. Like, he had 15 points, and every last one of his points came from that 3-point shot. I don't think Lonzo's a 20-point scorer in this league. I think he could be. I think he could be a 25-point scorer in this league. Skill-wise, talent-wise, athleticism-wise, build-wise. He definitely has the tools to do it, but it's his mentality. He's a pass-first point guard, and he's a sniper. And so that's his preferred method of scoring, is sniping from the 3-point line. Other than that, he's trying to make the offense flow like a well-oiled machine, which he has been doing. So we can't say we can't say he's failing. He's definitely not failing. So 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals for Zoe. Very good percentages. The 4 turnovers, you got to get that together, especially if you only have 5 assists. But the thing about Lonzo, and I'm gonna leave it here about Zoe for now, is his defense. I heard a lot of high praise as I was watching this game last night about Lonzo's defense, about how he's making a case for first team all defense. I heard one guy, I forgot what channel I was watching. It was a post game. These two guys, God, I can't. Anywho, and one guy said that he felt Lonzo Ball was the best defensive point guard in the league. Or he did the best defensive guard. That means he's leaped over guys who were in that conversation like a year. He's leaped to the top in that guy's opinion. And honestly, you couldn't argue it right now, because Lonzo Ball has been arguably the best perimeter defender in the league 4 games in. So you can't hold him. That's not cap. I think Lonzo Ball is I think he's making a case for Defensive Player of the Year, but I know that's an award that normally goes to like forwards and bigs. But we'll see. He's definitely defensive all NBA. DeRozan, I'm gonna say DeRozan for last. Zach LaVine maintained his scoring. He's been reliable for the Bulls. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Very well-rounded stat line. 1 steal, pretty efficient, kind of efficient from the field. Very efficient from 3 at 42%. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Shout out to getting free throws. Teach Lonzo. Can't really complain about Zach LaVine's performance. Nikola Vucevic finally had a good game. He must have been tapped into intellectually honest when I told him, man, you gotta get it together, dog. You one of the stars. You know what I'm saying? You playing like, Lonzo just had Steven Adams as a center. He don't need you to try to replicate that. But Vooch had 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He's a good passing big man, 3 steals, good defensive effort. 53.3% from the field. Didn't hit any threes, but it didn't matter because he was overall efficient. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like he had the highest plus minus on the team, which is 14. So shout out to Vooch for finally coming through. And he was sick, I heard. He almost didn't play. So shout out to him, showing grit and showing effort. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need from our stars. Pat Williams, I'm still waiting to see what everybody else sees. That's why if you notice, I haven't dogged Pat Williams, but I haven't praised him either. I'm still waiting to see. I'm not going to sit here and cap and act like I was tapped into the Bulls all last year and I know about this dude. I know the hype. I know what people say. I know that people say he's like Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen it yet, but he did have 2 blocks, so that's good. And it looks like he doesn't really, for somebody who plays 25, 26 minutes, he doesn't take a lot of shots or get a lot of shots. That's odd. Like I said, I'm not going to judge him because, like I said, I'm waiting to see what everybody's been saying. But going back, the reason why I saved the reason why I saved DeRozan for last is because DeRozan made me a believer. He has been making me a believer all year, but I'm really a believer now in the signing of DeRozan because, like I said, the Pelicans. The Pelicans. The Bulls almost threw this game away in the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter, they kind of collapsed, and what you saw was the value of a guy like DeMar DeRozan come out, and he kind of was able to keep them getting constant buckets down the stretch when Zoe wasn't hitting and he was turning the ball over. Zach LaVine was forcing stuff, trying to, do too much. Vooch, I don't know what Vooch was doing, but whatever. But DeRozan, I saw he put a nice little Kobe-esque shake on this dude, and I was like, oh shoot, you hooping. Oh, So yeah, so shout out to DeRozan. That's why I saved him for last. I felt like he had the performance of the night, man. Just off the fourth quarter alone, really, and how he came through like that. You know, you gotta love that. And like I said, this Bulls team, they gotta show that they can win these type of games. Alex Caruso had a solid performance off the bench. That's what you want from your backup guard. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. Come on, that Caruso and Lonzo, man. Come on. That defense, Troy Brown Jr., 11 points, very efficient scoring, 55.6%. Javonte Green, like I said, you know, these guys, the Bulls have been better, like 10 times better so far than what the mainstream media tried to convince us they would be. And like I said, they're off to a 4-0 start. I mean, this thing, they could very well be. Because you gotta understand this. They're still gelling. This is not the final product Bulls. They're still learning and getting comfortable with each other. This could get bad for the East, is what I'm saying. Or at least these next couple, you know, over the next couple games, because it could get better for the Bulls. So, what's today? Tuesday? They don't play today. But the Knicks do. Please be tuned in to the Knicks versus the Sixers. See my guy Julius Randle go off. Yeah, just looking at the next few games, man. The Bulls, they have the next game is against the Knicks, actually. I think they can very well beat the Knicks. I think they're right on par with them. I think they're actually a little more talented overall as a team. Then they got the Jazz. That's gonna be a tough one, but I think they can do it. They're gonna be tested in these next 3 games, and if they got a chance to really and then they got my Celtics, which they definitely will lose because the Celtics have finally gotten it together, which I will cover in another video later on. The Chicago Bulls have a chance to really put the league on notice over these next 3 games, and I think they're gonna do it. I think that they're ready. I think that they're coming along. They're taking that next step, and it's beautiful to watch. So here, let's where are we at? Okay, yeah. So that's about it for the Bulls, man. I don't even know what to say at this point. 4-0. Like what? Like let me know in the comments. Did y'all see this coming? Are y'all impressed? First and foremost, are y'all impressed with it? Because like I said, outside of the Raptors, you can argue all these other teams been kind of like garbage bucket teams. Are y'all impressed? Are y'all entertained by what y'all seen? Because they're not just good, in my opinion. The Bulls are not just good; they're exciting. They're must-see TV. You know what I'm saying? So let me know. Are y'all impressed? Because I'm very impressed with what I've seen from the Bulls so far. Other than that, I'm not going to drag this thing out. Once again, thank you for 200 subscribers. That means more than you guys could ever know. Like I said, I know it's small time compared to some of the bigger channels, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just being able to talk about this stuff and get feedback in the comments, like real feedback from people. I get some trolls in there too, but whatever. You know, some people got the time. But I just want to say thank you guys for the support. And like I said, we're going to keep this thing going. The next milestone is 300 subscribers. So other than that, this is Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut, signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I drop. Get my content out to the masses. So I'll catch y'all in the next one.